Hey guys, so in my E Revo 2.0 I run the Savox 1256 servos. Today I'm going to compare one of those versus two of those so you can see the difference in the performance of these. Now, why this particular servo? The Savox 1256 servo has got 277 ounces of torque. The stock servo setup on the E Revo is 125 ounces of torque per servo, so that's 250 ounces of torque. One of these Savox servos is just over what the E Revo comes with stock, and because of that, a lot of people are wondering if they can run just one of these servos since it is stronger than the stock setup. On my old E Revo, I still have the stock servos, so I can compare those with these new Savox servos. So this is with no resistance at all on the tires. And you can see the 2.0 moves slightly faster than the original. Here they are again. This time the 2.0 only has one servo. I unhooked one of the servos. So this one has the two original. This one only has one servo on it. It looks like it's moving about the same speed. I can't really tell a difference in the 2.0. Now I have them on the ground and you see under a little bit of resistance. The 2.0 has both servos attached, and so does the original. And as you can see, the 2.0, you can definitely tell the difference when there's just a little bit of resistance. I disconnected this servo, and now you get to see one servo versus the two original. You can really tell the difference in that 2.0 when it has one servo versus two. I went back and watched that video. In slow motion, you can really see a difference. And it's kind of surprising, to be honest, because that one servo is stronger than those other two servos combined, but you get better performance with two servos over one stronger servo. It's almost like there's a reason Traxxas put two servos on the E Revo. Here we are on grass. Now, I understand that when you're on grass and you are rolling, it's easier to turn your wheels, but this is to show the strength comparison when it's under load. Both servos are connected right now on both the Revos. Yeah, you can tell that the one on the right is much stronger than the one on the left. Once again, I've disconnected this servo, so we have one servo on the E Revo 2.0 and we have both servos on the original. Yeah, on the 2.0, it looks like it is much weaker than the original. When the E Revo is sitting still, it's easy to see the difference between one servo and two servos. Now I'm going to drive it around and see if you can notice a difference when it's moving, because it's easier to steer the wheels when the E Revo is moving across the surface than when it is sitting still. That's with two servos. That's with both servos. Now I have one servo disconnected, only one connected. So let's see how it does. Oh, I can tell a difference on asphalt. Oh, I can tell a difference. It's not even a question. Yeah, it's very clearly weaker. Feels kind of sluggish. Look how slow it seems to turn. So what did we learn today? Well, apparently whatever is good enough for the V1 E Revo isn't good enough for the 2.0. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm surprised by the results. I expected one of those Savox servos to be at least just as good as the two original servos on the V1. I guess just the extra weight that's on the 2.0 makes it that much of a chore for those servos, and that's why we were having the servos go out. The V1 servos just aren't strong enough for the 2.0. Maybe you can run one of these Savox servos, maybe you can't. I'm actually curious to know if anyone does run one of these servos, how good a performance they get out of it, and if the servo lasts, if the E Revo doesn't tear that servo up. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep running two servos. Now, obviously, one really big beefy servo will run the 2.0 just fine, but I don't think that a servo that is just slightly better than the original setup is going to be able to steer this thing by itself. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you learned something. I know I did. I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you next time.